Hey everybody, I'm Dan.
And I'm Mike, and this is 60 Seconds with Dan and Mike of the Corvallis Knights.
Welcome to another episode of 60 Seconds with Dan and Mike. Always good to see you, Gitsy.
Likewise, Dan. I guess this means we haven't been canceled yet. Shout out Bree Miller.
Thank you, Bree.
Dan, I am really excited to find out who our special guest is today. So tell me, who we got?
Who we got? Well, Gitsy, I'm proud to introduce a rising coach in the game. He's an alum both as a player and a coach. He's the pride of Roseburg and Willamette University, Lewis and Clark College head baseball coach, Matt Kosderka.
Oh, that's great.
Good to see you, Matt.
How are you doing, guys?
Hey, Kaz, good to see you. Thanks for joining us today.
So, Kaz, are you ready to do this?
Let's go. 60 seconds is no problem.
Okay, buddy. Let's put 60 seconds on the clock. What is Matt Kosderka's go-to meal?
I'd have to say I'm on a big sushi kick right now. So some California roll, maybe some Vegas roll. We're good to go.
Nice. I love it. Better athlete, Justin Bachman or Dave Wong?
Don't tell Coach Wong I said this, but definitely Justin Bachman.
Guys, who's got a better back pick to first base, Adley Rutschman or Randy Rutschman?
Got to go with the old school Randy Rutschman.
Peanuts or popcorn?
Definitely peanuts.
Guys, could Mike Gitz pass a class at Lewis and Clark College?
Maybe if he had some help.
Pause in a few words. Describe the following: Lewis and Clark baseball.
On the rise.
Cool. Northwest Conference.
Super tough, super balanced, super fun.
Cool. Joel Merrick.
Lovable, great guy.
Yeah. Corvallis Knights.
Great organization.
Jerry Gatto.
He's a legend.
Thanks, Kaz. You might be the first person or first guest to actually do that in 60 seconds.
No, great job. Is there a prize for that, Mike?
I think there should be, Dan. But we have to come up with something.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I think a swag bag is in order for Coach Kosderka. So we'll get back to you, Kaz. Get your mailing address and get you some nice swag, buddy. But good job. Anyway, Kaz, we're thrilled you could join us today. We'd like to take the opportunity to chat about your efforts to improve facilities at Lewis and Clark. Can you tell us a little bit about your vision for Pioneers baseball?
Sure, Dan. When I took over at Lewis and Clark 4 years ago, I definitely wanted to try to create a great experience for our guys. And we tried to do that with our program and the things that we teach and we do every single day. And now we want to try to do it with our facility. We're a little bit behind in terms of development of the facility. So we're trying to do some pretty cool things, not only for us, but for softball as well. And it also allows us to add a couple of extra sports. But more importantly, it allows us an opportunity to honor Coach Gatto, who was instrumental not only in my career, but the career and the life of many people and many people here at Lewis and Clark. And so it's a perfect opportunity to continue to do that. We're looking for supporters to help us out. We're getting pretty close. The school's made a big investment in the project. Obviously, it's great for everybody involved, and we just got to find the last couple pieces to put it together.
Very cool. Well, that's great to hear. You know, the Knights program always had a great affinity for Coach Gatto, and we appreciate you continuing his legacy and working so hard on enhancing that program. And we obviously wish you the best in your vision for the facility and the program itself. And we hope to help in any manner we can, and would suggest anyone that is interested in what Matt's doing to reach out to Matt. The Lewis and Clark baseball website as well. There's a lot of information on what they're doing. But anyway, I'll turn it over for the final question from Mr. Mike Gitz.
Yep, that's exciting, Kaz. Just wrapping up, you and I were teammates in 2001. You were a player coach in 2002. Can you just share a little bit about your time there, or kind of what that did for you in your baseball path?
Yeah, I think it was coming right up in my pro career, which is obviously disappointing when that ends short of your goal of making the major leagues. And so I think really it helped me kind of deal with that disappointment and that transition in my life. It gave me an opportunity to continue to play at a high level and the Knights were some of the the best players and teams back then. Obviously, went to the World Series my last year there, and it also gave me an opportunity to really get into the coaching field, which is what I really feel like is my calling. I thought it was playing for a long time, but I've realized that I get more joy and have a bigger effect on the world as a coach. And so the opportunity that that Dan and Coach Loomis gave me to be a part of that, and to be honest with you, I made a lot of mistakes as a coach at the Knights, and so it gave me an opportunity to really kind of figure out what I needed to do, and it put me on the right path to be successful, not only as a high school coach before, but as a college coach now. And I think also the Knights were also always heavily invested in the people, not just the players, and so it gave me a good idea of what I needed to do as a mentor and role model as well, not just as a coach. So super appreciative of the opportunity I got there. I'd love to see what they've continued to do down in Corvallis, and I know Dan and his team have done an amazing job down there, not only on the field but off the field, and it makes me really proud to be a member of that organization.
Cool. And not to mention the 2001 team is the greatest team in Knights history. So
I think so, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Thanks
2019 might have raveled that year, but I mean, those two teams, 2001 and 2019, incredible players. Great chemistry, and it's fun to watch both those clubs. But I guess I got to squeak in one more question, Matt. What was it like playing with Mike Gitz? I mean, what was that like?
Well, coming out of pro ball where everybody's really professional and really respectful, it was definitely a different lifestyle, I guess you could say. Gitzy was a college guy enjoying his life. But great thing about Mike is that he's not afraid to tell you how he feels, and he's got a passion for life, and he goes for it. May not be exactly as the way I did things, but I've changed a lot over the years too, and I know Mike has. And the great thing that hasn't changed about Mike is his passion for life and for people. And so, you can give him a hard time all you want, but he's still a great dude.
Yeah,
I got his back anytime.
Thanks, buddy.
I definitely know. What a testimonial for Mike Gitz, Matt. But I'm sure he'll get that check in the mail soon. But those are great.
I got a project to fund, Dan.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Those are great words, and we love having Mike. But that was awesome, man. Well, I'll tell you, Matt. It's really been a joy following your career. You've done a great job at Wilsonville High School, and now what a neat opportunity at Lewis and Clark. And from the outside looking in, it looks like you guys have been overachieving and doing really neat things. So we wish you the best this spring. I imagine your kids are really excited to play some ball, and we'll be following you, and we'll be spreading the word on your vision. And again, thanks for taking the time to hang out with Dan and Mike today. Any parting words, Gitzy?
Good to see you. Thanks.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you, Kaz.
You bet. Keep doing great things, guys.